So y'all, it's officially been 1 month since I became a Sonic YouTuber. My headphones fell off. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. This has been one of the best months of my life. For the last month, I have been waking up excited, bro. Happy to record these videos. And I'm very thankful that you guys, you know, rock with me. Even though I be yelling, even though I be rowing. This has been a dream, y'all. I'm passionate about this. I'm not gonna lie. But in the last month, I realized something. I am a Sonic noob. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I don't know the lore. I grew up with Sonic and played these games. But to be honest, when most of these games came out, I was like 4, 5. I was a young kid that couldn't read, and I didn't really know how to progress in the story. So all I would do is run around the map or play split screen with my younger brothers. But truth be told, I've never beaten any of these games, nor could I really tell you what they were about. Shoot, y'all ever wonder why my favorite game is Sonic 06? So y'all, as much as this hurts, bro, y'all know what I gotta do, right? I am reclassifying myself from a Sonic super fan to a Sonic noob, aka a new Sonic fan, because I feel like it's a disgrace for me to call myself a super fan when I ain't beat none of these games. And y'all, from this day forward, I will be dedicating my time to beating the best Sonic games and even the worst. We're gonna beat Adventure 2, Heroes, Sonic Lord of the Rings, shoot, even Sonic Forces. And I need y'all help. Yes, I need y'all to guide me on this journey. And y'all, shout out to Nida, you the GOAT. He recommended a Sonic lore video called The Soul of Sonic Stories. And y'all, this is gonna be the start of the journey. Pop!
So he comes up to me saying, yo, you gotta play the Sonic game.
The Sonic. Al, the boy!
It's Sonic holding a sword.
A sword? He's talking about Black Knight.
I mean,
The soul of Sonic games.
With these
Stories.
storybook games, huh?
I don't know, bro.
They're weird, right?
Bro,
conceptually,
Sonic and his
you read a
heroines.
book and then you say, okay, this shit is fire, but what is that Sonic in it though? There's a very specific space that Sonic occupies where it's weird, but not too weird. Like there's a 6-foot tall crocodile with his laser chameleon buddy who work as detectives. But he's also gotta pay rent.
That boy got a change!
Dawn, I forgot to pay the electric bill for the office.
And Sonic has always thrived on this weirdness. There's probably a real name for it, I don't know, but you don't gotta be a genius to see it. If any Sonic game goes too much into either direction, you notice it. It feels a little off.
I mean, he a hedgehog wearing shoes. How you butt naked wearing shoes? And to make matters worse, everybody else doing it.
I think the inherent vibe of whether something feels Sonic-y enough is derived from that specific one-of-a-kind sense of Sonic. Wonder. From the
gotta be
to
weird.
The characters to the story.
It's a jet.
But I'm getting ahead of myself. First, we gotta talk about Spider-Man.
What Peter got to do with this? Bro, he died.
So you know about the hero's journey,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
It's from this book called The Hero with 1,000 Faces by a dude named Joseph Campbell. He basically says that every tale follows and can only follow this very specific structure, the hero's journey. He also said that whoever likes and subscribes has some big fat nuts really ahead of his time, this guy. Anyway, now, that's kind of...
Better subscribe, unless you got some small...
Because his initial framework was very strict and specific, but I also can't deny its prominence is fucking everywhere. There's a very high chance that your favorite story follows some kind of a hero's journey. It's just a pretty solid framework to use, because essentially it's a more complicated 3-act structure, with the first act being the setup, where you get introduced to the characters,
he gotta get his powers.
relationships, and the struggles, then boom.
He get his powers by going crazy because I'm a YN.
The exciting incident is what kicks everything off. Shit already hit the fan, bro. The status quo is gone. Nowhere to go but act 2. The confrontation is where you face the conflict directly and you fail over and over again. The theme just bashing you over the fucking head until it doesn't.
Beat up.
By the time you're in Act 3, the resolution begins. And with one final climax, you're finished with your journey. And it's at this point that a lot of you are probably asking, Al, what the fuck does this have to do with Sonic? Well, that's the thing.
Does Sonic do the same?
Pick your favorite Sonic game and try to apply this to it. I don't think you can, because the principle of the hero's journey is a transformation from ordinary to special by gaining something or losing something.
But Sonic,
and that's just
already has his powers. Nobody knows why he fast, nor did we question why is this blue hedgehog fast. What was his daddy Turbo the snail? Nobody questions.
How Sonic stories work. Sonic doesn't know this journey. Heroes isn't about Sonic learning the value of friendship. It's about the value of friendship, and we learn it through Sonic. You can't have him learn it.
He already got his homies.
He already knows it. You can't teach him to slow down.
They just a bunch of YNs that grew up together, or they meet during a gang war and then become homies. They start off with trying to kill each other. They be like, yo, you know what, man? You a YN too. You cool. Yo, I guarantee Sonic ain't no knuckles for nothing about 2 months and they homies already. They brothers.
Down and smell the roses.
Yeah.
He already does that. You see how
He don't
every
even-
time they try to teach Sonic a lesson, it's a little forced? Teaching a lesson is absolutely fine, but using him as the conduit just won't work. It's the biggest pit you can fall into while you're riding Sonic.
Is he a crash out?
Understandably so. The hero's journey is so fucking ubiquitous.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
fact, it's what a lot of adaptations do. They change
Look at
Sonic's
him.
character for
Look
the
at him.
journey to work. That's why getting mad at Archie or the movies for not being faithful is valid, but also
I ain't never
kinda
read the
dumb
Archie
'cause
comics.
they're-
I never
they're
read
so far removed. Like, they're clearly not trying to be accurate
Princess Sales.
adaptations or canon.
Sonic paying
Unless
child
they are.
support.
Allegedly, I don't know, it's weird. Anyway, focus.
Dang!
This is what
See?
we're talking about.
See?
Game
Who
Sonic.
was that? Shadow just slumped him. But Sonic, Shadow's my pal. But no, he not.
Allegedly,
No,
it's weird. Anyway,
look.
focus. This is what we're talking about. Game Sonic, focus. The backbone of the hero's journey is a philosophical idea that every person goes through one of their own.
Yeah.
And these stories help guide us through it. That's why it's so important for a Spider-Man story to be so human. It's
yeah.
a direct reflection of the ups and downs
gotta be a
any
loser
person
for you
goes
to-
through,
to understand.
rather than one who embodies some
Yeah.
central static value or ideal.
Yeah.
Peter, or any other Spider-Man, embraces his humanity.
He's a
All
beta.
the shit he goes through is what
Yeah.
makes him grow.
Yeah.
It's what makes us grow.
Probably not you specifically. I think it's a metaphor.
You understand that because he black?
To cut it
It's
short,
discrimination.
You're not supposed to find Sonic relatable.
Yeah.
Not on a personal level, anyway.
Yeah,
Listen,
he
Sonic is flawed. Sure, he's
That's an
still
Alpha
a person,
Sigma.
one who you can relate to.
No,
Everyone
you're not.
loves a chili dog.
Oh
But
no! Sonic be giving top to the glizzy.
the
Listen,
of
you
his
crazy,
character
Al.
Isn't whether you can fit in his shoes or not. You
Yeah.
like Peter because you relate to his struggles, and seeing him overcome them
You wanna be
inspires
Sonic.
you to do the same.
Yeah.
Sonic
You wanna be
inspires
him.
you by existing.
Yep.
When I was 15 years old, I had a very important person in my life come to me and say, "Who's your hero?" And I said, "It's me in 10 years."
Sonic, my hero.
So I turned 25.
Sonic, no,
10
he's
years
not.
later.
I'm not gonna lie.
That same
It's
person-
not Sonic, bro. It's. I'm not gonna lie. It's Miles Morales and Peter and Naruto, Goku. You know, I love Sonic, but you know, I can't relate to that man. I'm not gonna lie. I got a bully. I got a speech impediment. I talk like that.
He goes, "So are you a hero?" And I was like, "Not even close." He said, "Why?" I said, "Because my hero is me at 35.
Oh.
So you see, every day,
You
every
could be a
week,
better
every month,
person.
and every year of my life, my hero's always 10 years away. I'm
Yep.
never gonna be my hero.
You gotta
I'm
be
not gonna
better.
attain that. I know I'm not.
You gotta
And that's just fine with
work
me because that
towards
keeps
it.
me with somebody to keep on chasing.
Yep. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. What? Hey, what song is this, y'all? Hey,
So,
fire.
you know how to write Sonic.
Fire.
Great. You're already ahead, buddy.
Uh-huh.
Put him in a story then.
Okay.
Hey, motherfucker, you do it then if it's so easy.
It
What's
ain't-
the plot?
it
huh?
ain't, bro. I don't
You
know
do
why.
it. Sonic is versatile as fuck. You can put him anywhere. Literally anywhere.
I'll put Sonic on O Block. I'll make a story with Sonic and Kane Vaughn robbing gas stations.
Oshima calls Sonic a fairy. He's not being cute and gay. He's I can say that.
Bro, leave me alone.
It doesn't matter where or when or how big or small the problem is. Sonic will show up when you need him. That random
Yeah, he
moment
do.
of confidence, a stroke of brilliance,
out of nowhere.
a shining ray of hope. A
You
fairy.
be wondering why he there. Look at him.
Pretty
be like, why
awesome when you
Sonic in
start seeing
Greece?
this. It's exactly what some of my favorite stories do. It's why Sonic's supporting cast and random one-off companions
Yeah.
are so important because
It is.
they're really the ones taking the spotlight. Silver's story
Facts.
is about Silver, Shadow's about Shadow, but Sonic's is about Elise. The story is about whoever Sonic's with, and through
It
him,
is
the
true.
companion is inspired to do whatever they need to do for the story, you know, whatever the theme
They
is.
become a
This is
better
where you just
person.
empty out all the development and the character arcs you want. But remember, Sonic himself
So-
doesn't change. The character arc happens because
He
the way
don't.
a character exists initially is challenged. Their core
already
convictions
him.
fail them, making it so they have to experience change. Now, do they have to change?
Sonic
Not
is there to
necessarily.
encourage.
The character arc doesn't have to be an arc like this, it can be like this. But none of this shit even matters when you're talking about Sonic, because his convictions are never challenged in the first place. That's what being static means. It doesn't mean he's flawless, it means when you're dealing with a super complex character like Shadow,
Right.
there's a lot of drama you can get out of his mindset and conviction, even if he sticks
Sonic
to
don't
it.
even got
With
problems.
Sonic, he doesn't even give
I don't
a
think
fuck.
Sonic go
Forget
through depression.
changing. This motherfucker is never even tempted because his convictions are what drive
Exactly.
the story forward, not the other way around. He is the one who inspires change. We literally have so
Yeah.
many characters for that specific reason. But I'm
He
sorry.
ain't lying, y'all. He do, bro. We ain't never heard Sonic get depressed or nothing, bro. Low key, I feel like Sonic wake up and see rainbows. Shoot, even SpongeBob have bad days. Y'all, this is the perfect time. I can say it. Y'all, I guess you could really run from your problems. I'ma shut up.
I'm being anal about this. I apologize. I'm just saying, okay? It's really important to
Cole.
keep in mind that Sonic isn't serialized. I know we like to pretend that there's this grand overarching story with an intricate timeline and world building with fucking everything.
He wake up
connected.
happy to
Like,
fight.
no, man.
He wake
Come
up
on.
happy, he just like fighting.
Serialized implies that there's some kind of ending or conclusion we're moving towards, right? Like Avatar or Gravity Falls, but a story definitively ends. And Sonic just isn't this.
It don't
We're gonna
end.
get Sonic games until he stops
Nope.
making money, or the movies take over,
He'll
which
be
is
on a
equally
beach.
as bad. I think it's beautiful
Yeah,
when I finish
yeah,
a Sonic game and turn off the TV. These characters, these worlds, they don't stop existing. They live on without me. And the next time I come back, they're right there with a new adventure, new twist, and new ways to utilize these characters that I come back for. That's the basis of episodic storytelling. Like, if someone
Hey,
asks
y'all ever realize, bro? Sometimes Sonic City be destroyed. Other times he on a beach like in heaven. Now y'all, how the city on fire, but the beach good. Are the villains scared of water? Like why ants don't like what's up, bro?
Really want to get into Sonic. Where should I start?
You don't tell them to play them in order.
Yeah.
Like they can, but fucking they're not gonna miss anything. Like they put up Sonic 3 like,
Y'all better not do that to me.
unless it's explicitly a follow-up.
Y'all better
Episodic
not.
stories give you everything you need to know at the start.
Who the fuck is that?
Dude,
Yeah.
it's Marceline, the vampire.
But you don't know.
Oh, thanks, man.
It's why it's
She's
so
so
important
bad.
for everyone to always
I
be
had
in
a crush on
character.
that.
Because at any moment, some kid can stumble onto Sonic, get a wrong impression, go on the internet and start fighting with some fucking nerd like me. Now I gotta deal with this shit. Adventure Time, Lupin,
I ain't go. It's never ending. And you just can. Yep. Yeah. Hold on. Yep. It does. Every Sonic. Bro. Look at him. My boy. This right here is from Frontiers. I bought Frontiers. I don't know what it's about. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just playing through it. I like running. Don't you say it. Look at him on the plane. Y'all know dang well that plane's struggling, boy. Why he can't build a plane with 3 seats? Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah. It's a show about renting a girlfriend. I didn't know that. Yeah. It is never ending. Ain't Hollow Knight like that? Yeah. He gets faster as the game goes. Yeah. Look at him. Look at Chip. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Bro. It don't even bother him. He don't even be sad or nothing. Man.
It's the emotional anchor of this whole thing. Me wanting to explore the themes
With
completely
it.
hinges on me being invested in whatever setting you
Where
put.
Chip come
First
from?
impressions, vibes, tone, intrigue. It's really important for the opening scene to be impactful, emotionally or otherwise. Because what follows key is where most of the story happens, and it is not exciting at all. It just consists of you taking in the world, using whatever the plot is to explore
I
both
do
the
get
setting
it.
and the characters. It's one of the reasons why Sonic
I
X
do get it, bro, because in Sonic 06, because even though Sonic 06 is the only Sonic game I've actually beaten, really, they showed Elise in that first opening scene, bro. You know, when she on the boat waving and everything, bro. She showed her. And then Eggman just decided to attack her, bro. Like, it freak, I don't know. He really decided to spin a block on a princess. What she do? Just happened to be there.
really fucking boring because Because as a show, it can afford to take its time before everything goes crazy. But almost the entirety of season 1 is a slice of life
Is
fantasy.
it really?
You know, every
I love
story
that show.
technically is. It's just that Sonic's life is really exciting.
I love Sonic X.
You know how they say Ghibli movies don't have plots? Like nothing happens?
Yeah, Totoro sucks. I think that's boring as shit.
I've never watched the Ghibli movie.
Not my goal.
I love
really
their art,
think
though.
if you're actively looking for the thing to happen, you're not gonna see it because this is it. Is it boring?
Let that have been a bottle
Before I
flying.
know it, oh shit, I'm crying over trees again. What? This is terrible writing advice, but it really is just vibes
Crying
and
over.
feelings and shit. Everything goes as you'd expect. Nothing even really changes. You just spend time in this world as it is and was before you got here.
Yeah.
My favorite episode
be
of Sonic X
beautiful,
is
bro. Look how
about Sonic
beautiful
ditching a
06 is.
meeting with the president so he can take his friend to this island she really wants to see, but can't. That's the whole
Take
episode.
his daughter on a
and it
date.
ends with Sonic
It's Sonic
watching
that
as her
dude.
father decides to make more time for her. Like a guardian angel. Right? When you need him the most.
Cause it's a
Essentially,
story.
it's
That's a story
06.
episode.
Another story where nothing happens.
06, the
Thematically
GOAT!
speaking, it's about Sonic helping this
come
girl
on.
with a burden bestowed upon her. All the while moving through this much more exciting plot. Because 06, it's not about Netflix, it's not
game.
about time travel or the world ending. It's about Elise learning
It's
to
about
love,
Elise.
to not be a
Yup.
slave to her
The greatest
responsibility as a
game.
princess and to be free. That
You gotta be
freedom,
free.
That's Sonic.
Yeah!
He's the literal
Go!
personification
Greatest
of the
Sonic
theme, as
game.
he often is. It's admittedly very fucking funny how different Sonic's story is from Shadow and Silver because it focuses on this one girl's personal struggles where all the cool shit's going on in the background, but
They just
in
be
essence,
depressed.
that's the point. The better half of the story is spent on making you invested in these characters, laying the groundwork
It makes you
for
relate
what's
to
to
them.
come.
You relate to them. And they inspire you as the story to go. He ain't had to stab Sonic. I don't know why he did that, but I don't know, bro. I would have shot him. I'm not gonna lie. Basically, the character starts off as like scared. Then Sonic, inspires them to be free and happy, bro, and just let loose, be this like encouraging person. I get what he's saying. And Sonic did it with Elise. Wait, what is Sonic Adventure 2 about, though? I think I know what it's about.
10
but
is what we remember Sonic's story.
that was hard. I'm not gonna
Think of
lie.
Metal Sonic and Heroes, Gerald's plan being revealed in SA2. Something that shakes up the narrative to the point where everything before it just seems pointless. But it's not. Because the whole point of 10 is to test your emotional connection to the characters by turning everything you know upside down. The harmony you established, every foreshadowing, every bomb you planted in show blows up. And not necessarily in the
Everything
form of a
just
plot
goes
twist.
the
It can be as simple as
disaster
revealing
hell.
something that puts everything you went through to a new perspective. That's why I don't like calling it a twist.
It's a
I
Maria.
prefer chaos.
Go crazy. I did. Yep.
Sonic Adventure's whole marketing revolves around this one sequence, and it doesn't even happen until after every campaign is already finished. Like, you see the fucking credits, bro, and then the game hits you in the head with the biggest thing it has to offer. The very fact that there's even a story
06
after
do
the
do
credits
that.
roll is
06
kind of a
does it
twist.
too.
You notice how a lot of Sonic games
What?
end more than once? It's the whole thing with the final story. Yeah, you're finished with your little hoverboard tournament.
Fucking aliens.
That game got a final story?
Evil plan, that's sweet.
Execution via firing squad.
Fuck it, we killed Sonic. Now generational trauma has manifested itself in the form of a sun god. Attack on Titan has like 6 cities. Generational trauma has manifested itself in the form of a sun god. Attack on Titan
That
has
joke
like
hurt.
6
That joke killed my bro. I've been little, bro. When Sonic got stabbed, bro, by the Iblis trigger, bro, that jump made me cry. I'll be like, no, Sonic did it. That's why he killed Sonic. No. Then
city.
boom.
You spend an entire campaign
Get
basically
kissed.
vibing, then shit hits the fan. The funny thing is, foreshadowing isn't even necessary. It can be some
Dang.
dumb shit, and if you're
Got a
good enough,
tongue?
the audience just rolls
Got a
with it because
big
it's
tongue.
fun and cool. You can even you can write this part first, and then
How your
work
tongue that
backwards
big
to
and
make it
dry?
airtight. It's fucking awesome. Ketsu is the aftermath
You
of the
is
twist
right.
and how the characters deal with it. Now, it doesn't have to be some big ass climax. The thing is, this is Sonic the Hedgehog, baby.
Yeah, it is. And and you know what's crazy?
Don't forget the hard.
You
though,
always
okay?
expect
Underneath all
Sonic
this
to
cool
live,
shit is
bro.
a deconstruction of our themes. Just
You
like
always
any good
expect him-
shonen. Sonic Adventure wouldn't hit nearly as
Yep.
hard if we didn't actually
It's
witness
teaching
why
you.
Chaos was so pissed off in the first place. A lot of these bittersweet resolutions work because of how well
Yeah.
their setup and subversions were. It's why even though Shadow came back, his
Yeah.
death still hits because the game is dedicated to show him off as much as possible before resolving it
Yeah.
with him. Now compare him to like Sage, who the game just expects you to have an emotional attachment to just because she's cool, and then she dies. And I'm like, damn, bro, I barely know this kid.
Dang!
It's like going to a random guy's funeral.
What?
Like, is it sad? Fuck, I guess. Going back to the storybooks, different approaches, both are
You don't
still
know 'em!
bittersweet. Secret
Bro,
Rings
what? I just got that game!
both are still bittersweet. Secret Rings barely has an ending, and it's fucking sick.
Yeah.
I keep going back to these games because they're the most literal presentation of a Sonic story, because he literally falls out of the
Yeah.
fucking sky into this pre-existing conflict. He is the inciting incident. The plot doesn't happen
did
to
play
him.
this one.
He happens to it.
I played this one. Yep. That's fire, bro. Look at him. The Gold Knight. The GOAT. Bro. Go. Gotta go back. Bro, what was that, y'all? What animation was that? Was that a TV show? It looks fine. I don't know. Y'all gotta tell me, bro. I'm gonna watch it.
And so, the legendary Blue Hedgehog,
I thought he was
having
gonna-
saved the world of the Arabian Nights, ran endlessly until
Hey.
he found his way back
Hey.
into his own world.
What?
Along the way, he had many adventures.
How you get back there?
Those are stories for another time.
Yeah, we beat the bad guy, but we still
Alright,
have shit
okay.
to deal with. Not everything is fixed.
Did it happen?
Like that. And that's okay. We tried our best, and that's all that matters. This world will go on even after we stop watching, just like how it existed before we came into it.
Yeah.
It's that realism I talked about again. Because you don't often get closure for things, but you know it's gonna be okay. You've done it before. What's another challenge?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You've lived so far, right?
Fire. 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 Where he at, bro? Am I subscribed? I'm subscribed. Fire, bro. I loved it. Family. Hey, Niter. Niter, you that dude, bro. And y'all, it makes so much sense. He's right. Bro, Elise could be dead right now. We don't know. Bro, we know how it looked at the end. So we expecting everything to be okay. Y'all, I enjoyed this video so much. I'm not even gonna lie, but this is fire. Al the boy, you one of my new favorites. I'm not gonna lie, you that dude. I guess we can say you my boy. You see what I did there? Yeah. Hey, but if you guys also enjoyed freaking watching this video, go ahead and mash that like button, go subscribe to join the Keep It Master family. I love you guys. Let's shine out. Gang.